Hi, I'm Chris Smith. I work on behalf of residential estates as an investment consultant. We're in the month of March, so it's time to go into our hot pick properties for this month. If you weren't already aware, we source investment deals across the country. It really depends on obviously these particular property deals working out for our investors, but also working out for ourselves as well, because we do offer our management services. So across the all the stock we've got, these particular deals that I'm going to pick out for you today, we're going to get into the financials, and we're going to get a little bit into the areas. I have mentioned one of the property deals previously in my other video for February, if you didn't watch that. But this time we're going to pick out particular properties that I believe are worth your time and research. So yeah, let's get started. Thank you. So moving on to our first hot picked out property for March. This particular property is situated in the town centre of Wakefield. It's a self-contained studio apartment, much larger than studios that we've seen before, just coming in at under 400 square foot for the total size. Does come with its own separated kitchen and separated bathroom with a large living area. The sellers are looking to move this on quickly due to the fact it's going to complete this March. So it does come with all the sort of warranties that new builds offer as well. And they want an asking price of £99,500. So yeah, strictly a cash deal on this one, unfortunately. However, the plan with this, because of the size of it, would be the fact that you would look maybe at refinancing it in 6 to 12 month times, and look at what sort of rates are achievable then. The reason I've picked this particular property out is because of the serviced accommodation model. Now, if you're not already aware, we're quite a big outfit in the serviced accommodation sector with over 400 properties on our management books, but we have moved quite heavily into the northeast area, in the likes of Halifax. You can see some of our properties that we book out there, and our main contractors for this area are the likes of the NHS, Halifax, Lloyd's who have just bought out Halifax, who are accommodating a lot of our apartments in that area, and for example, the business commuters in Leeds itself. Wakefield sits nicely in that area for us. One, being affordable for traditional rents. So if you wanted to do that, you're probably going to achieve £650 per calendar month. However, one of the main reasons I picked this property out is because it will easily generate you around a 10-11% net return bottom line. We're currently achieving 74% occupancy in the northeast on our serviced accommodation apartments. So if you aimed off around 70%, 10-11% net is easily achieved on that 99,500. However, in year two, we do plan to get repeat bookings through the likes of the NHS, like we've seen in many other areas of the UK where we manage these properties. So it will increase likely over the 80% occupancy, where you will see those sort of 13-14% net returns. But it's a simple cash deal that will generate you a nice cash flow per calendar month of just around £1,000 a month after all costs and management fees. So yeah, if you are interested in this one, do let me know, as I don't think it'll be on the market that long. So moving into our second hot pick property for March. This particular apartment is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath situated in Aberdeen city centre. It's situated on the third floor. It comes in at 527 square foot, so it is quite a good size for a 1 bed. But of course, it is off plan. So this particular property deal is not going to be ready till 2024. But however, you can lock in the prices now, for what they're worth now. If you look at local prices and comparables, it's around a 10% below market value, for obviously buying it at this point. But the big factor with this is not only locking the prices, but obviously hopefully waiting for the mortgage rates to calm down, which are expected by the end of 2023 this year. 2024 September is when the property is going to be ready, and we do plan to move in on our serviced accommodation model as well. Full management with ourselves, because we've already got big contractors like Shell who have locally moved their HQ into this area. It's literally situated around the corner. Now, if it was to look at previous examples of when we've done this, Halifax is a good point. If you look on Airbnb at some of our Halifax properties in the northeast, we have got a contract with Halifax Bank and Lloyd's TSB. Again, their HQ was situated around the corner, and that's been our main intake of corporate clients. Aberdeen itself is feeling at the bottom of a market crash, and it is up and coming with a lot of obviously flurry about the renewable energy sectors up in the North Sea. So yeah, it is a fantastic area and a lot of potential behind Aberdeen for price growth, not just returns. But if we was to look at returns, you can expect a conservative 11% net return if you was to base things on our lower occupancy achievement of 70-75%. Aberdeen is a fantastic deal for you to retain an hold for now and then plan to mortgage it when things calm down at the end of 2024. With that being said, a lot of our clients do go down the interest only route as well to profit as much as they possibly can per calendar month. But again, it's a deal that can be easily financed. It's below market value and has the credible potential for prices to flurry in that particular area, along with our involvement on the management service of service accommodation. So yeah, it's a property situated on the third floor, £140,000. You can secure it now with a down payment of 25%, and then obviously look at finance routes on completion. If you want the information pack, including all the information on the area of Aberdeen, please do get in touch and I will get all the information pack sent across to you. Cheers. So, moving on to a third and final hot pick property of March. I know we've touched on a Wakefield deal there, a cash deal, serviced accommodation, very similar with Aberdeen. However, there's a finance package available there and locking in the prices. This one, the final one, will be a cash investment as well. However, the price is £72,500. It's a self contained studio and it's targeting the student sector. Now, if you're not aware, we only really touch student properties or get involved with student properties that are accredited by the universities themselves. This means that you are eliminated from any sort of online competition on the likes of Rightmove, etc. Because as soon as the university enrolls that student, they're offered your accommodation. And that's how it works. Now, the main university for this is the Royal Stoke Hospital, which is situated across the road from where this apartment is. And the main, obviously, tenant profile are going to be practice doctors, practice nurses. Of course, courses can vary from 5 to 8 years, so you're likely to keep the same student tenant in there for a number of years. Now, this particular property, even though it is a cash investment of £72,500, it will generate you a monthly profit of £538 roughly per calendar month. That's after all costs, management fees, service charges, and ground rent. So it's a fantastic investment, generating close to around 9% net that you can retain and move on or whatever you plan to do with it in the future. But it is a very highly desirable property just to create you a monthly cash flow. Because it's a commercial property, it will eliminate itself from any sort of Brexit issues, any market conditions. That's why people do love student accommodation, is the fact that you've got no concerns in terms of market dips, price dips. Student property will retain its value or grow depending on the rental income. The more rent you achieve, the more price that you can demand on the value. So yes, this is my third and final option. I think it's a fantastic deal, fantastic location at One London Road, if you're not already aware of it, and sits perfectly to cater for those 1,000 students that are intaken every year into the hospital. Just bear that in mind that the hospital actually don't have any accommodation on site, so One London Road is always going to be first choice for students studying there. So this particular property available at One London Road, it is a self-contained studio apartment. The price is £72,500. The seller is looking for a quick cash deal on this particular property, and it does come fully furnished as well. So I'm going to conclude on one more property deal. This particular property deal is situated in Sunderland city centre. Now, it is a self-contained studio. It is demanding a price of £61,500. Seller is looking for a quick buyer, and it isn't likely to be available for long, this particular property deal, and I'll go into reasons why now. But it's currently generating a monthly return of £460 per calendar month, and it is tenanted up until November this year. However, it's not purpose-built student accommodation. Although there's some tenants will be students, young professionals, but there is an option here to do short-term let properties. Our management partner, My Property Host, already manage properties in this particular block and are performing quite well, from net yields of 12% upwards of 16%. So the returns, the return potential on them on that model are quite large. So it is a cash investment. Again, it will come fully managed. It's already tenanted. So yeah, if you're interested in that one, do get in touch and let us know which option that you're interested in. If it is the Sunderland one, do feel free to call in straight away on 01244 343 355 and click option one. You'll come directly through to the investments team and we'll help you further with that property deal. I hope you've enjoyed the hot property picks of March, especially adding that last property deal in there at the end. But yeah, either option of interest, do get in touch. You can either email me back or you can call 01244 343 355. Thank you. Speak again soon.